Hello everybody. Today I will present Facing the Media in Academics in Nutshell. There are three key factors that interplay. The first is the information. What's the source and authenticity of the information? Then comes the media, the fact that the media are supposed to deliver. And then comes the doctor as experts. These three factors interplay to deliver the information to the mass. We as the doctors have some social responsibility, and whether we are doing the justice or not is of prime concern. Where comes the distinction between knowledge and anecdotes? And we cannot deny the fact of media pool and the self-proclamation that's always associated with media exposure. So before we venture for media interview, we must know the purpose, prepare ourselves with three or two basic points that are essential, which preferably should be supported by facts. And during the interaction, the voice and delivery must reflect the points that we want to emphasize. It's always better to maintain a good eye contact with an open face. And we must try to communicate a total involvement in the subject, otherwise it fails to convey the message. We must be assertive, but of course in a very pleasant way to get the point across. And there is no obligation to accept any unfamiliar facts or figures, and any question may be deflected if we do not wish to answer. And better not to try to answer any hypothetical questions. For the mass, the minimum scientific terminology is always better, and there is no harm in mentioning "I don't know." While we face the camera, it's always essential to have a very friendly, spontaneous, or responsive attitude. The body language is very important, and we must anticipate some audience questions also. The print media is totally different where the right information is presented in a crisp, catchy manner. The problem is that many a times the newspaper reporter do not allow us to review a copy before printing, which always should be done. Unfortunately, in these days, the image of medical profession in public is not very good. There is always defamation, humiliation, and false campaigns, or sometimes malicious campaign against doctors and healthcare facilities. Often in the name of breaking news, sweeping remarks are made without knowing the facts. And unfortunately, there is lack of professionalism with core knowledge related to healthcare news. There are some reliable informations which are available, especially from the sites like World Health Organization. But at the same time, the medical profession also shares some blame. They have never organized any orientation course for health journalists, and there is a failure of the medical profession to effectively use the media to communicate. So there must be self-monitoring, accountability, and good communication strategy for good communication to the mass about health-related problems. So thank you. See you once again.